Okay, I will call this meeting to order. This is the City of Shelbyville Monthly Beer Board meeting. Today is May 14th, 2025. We do not have a chairman or a vice chairman present tonight. So our first item of business will be to elect a temporary chairman, and I will call for nominations for that position.
I nominate Kelvin.
Anybody else have a second nomination? Any other nominations?
I second Kelvin.
Sorry, Kelly. Okay, not hearing any other nominations. All in favor for Calvin to be our temporary chairman tonight?
Aye.
Okay. So Calvin, you're the temporary chairman. You can chair from there, or you can come sit up here beside me, whichever one you want
I
to do.
need your help.
Okay.
We're in for a learning experience.
Just go by your agenda, so the first thing you're gonna ask is for a roll call, so.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for a roll call vote. Roll call.
That's okay. Member LaMattina, Member Turner,
Here.
Member Shaquin,
Here.
Chairman Cannon,
Here.
and Chairman Fisher. Okay, Mr. Chairman, you do have a quorum. You have 3 members present and 2 absent.
Now I'm gonna ask for approval of the agenda.
Yes, sir. Motion for that?
Motion approved. Second.
Say all in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion's passed. So do we have any public comments?
We do not have any. Yes, sir.
No public comments, so we're gonna move on to the approval of the minutes from the regular meeting of 4/9/25.
Yes.
I hear a motion?
Did I send those out to you?
Yeah.
I did earlier today, emailed y'all. Okay, so everybody's seen them, so yes, motion to approve.
I move they.
Second. All right. All approved, so
Okay, all in favor?
all in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried.
All right, then we go with those.
All right, so we're here to start our old business at this time. First consideration is the consideration of an application to sell beer on premises by Teresa I. Cruz. Teresa I. Cruz, Happy Times, 1014 Madison Street, Shelbyville, Tennessee. And she's gonna
Gonna swear you in.
swear you in.
Okay. Are you gonna translate for her?
Yes.
Andres? Okay, I'm gonna swear you in first.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Raise your hand. State your name, please.
Andres Gonzalez.
Do you swear that you will translate her testimony to this board truthfully and honestly to the best of your abilities?
I swear.
Thank you. And now, Ms. Cruz, do you swear, well, state your name first.
Teresa Cruz.
Okay. Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give before this board will be true to the best of your knowledge, belief, so help you God?
Que si crees que el testimonio que vas a dar ahorita es verdadero.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, if I could, I'll remind everyone that this was before you at last month's meeting. And we went through all the questions last month. So I have those. They were included in your packet. And Ms. Cruz answered all of them. And I think we got down into some questions about the health certificate from the Department of Health, which she has turned in to me. It was included in your packet. And the business license, and also the landlord's certificate or agreement that they understand they're selling beer. So we have received all the documents that you all were concerned about.
All right, so any more questions for Ms. Cruz on the board?
¿Alguna otra pregunta para ti? de ellos?
No, I think we covered everything last time, and we just had a couple of open items, so I have no questions.
I will say I dined there last week and I enjoyed the food
Para que no estaba aquí, que disfrutó la vida
and the service, so.
y el servicio también.
All right, so do I have any motions to approve or
I move
disapprove?
we approve the beer permit.
Second the motion.
Okay, these times.
You'll have second, Mr. Turner, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So motion carried.
That is, all. You will need to pick the permit up at City Hall tomorrow.
Okay.
After about 10, that gives me time to get there and do it. And let's see, this is May, so they'll need to bring $66.64.
Que mañana, después de las 10 de la mañana, y si puedes pasar por el permiso y vas a tener que traer $66 con 64 cents.
66.64.
66.64 centavos.
What that is every year in January, they pay $100 annual privilege tax. And so that's the prorated amount for the rest of this year.
Ok, so eso dice que cada año en enero vas a tener que pagar $100 y eso fue lo que te están cobrando ahorita, lo que ya ha pasado de tiempo este año.
Ok, no importa la fecha de enero.
What date in January, she's asking, does it matter any date?
She'll get a notice.
Oh, yeah.
It's due by the last day in January, but she'll get a notice probably in December.
Te llegará una nota como en diciembre, pero típicamente es el último, antes del último día de enero.
But the 66.64 she needs to bring tomorrow when she picks the permit up.
Que los $66.74 lo tienes que traer mañana para recoger el permiso.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much.
Free to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. Second item of business under the old business is consideration of application to sell beer on premises by
It is, I think Jamie is what it is.
Jamie Paganda.
She is not here. And I received a call from her earlier today, and she said that she was not going to be able to make it tonight. And originally, we thought she wanted to withdraw her application. But then someone else that has been involved came to the office and said that was not correct, that she was just working and could not come to the meeting tonight. And I told the lady that came to City Hall that they just wanted a deferral from tonight because they had not completed the things that had been asked of them. And the lady that's name is on the application could not be here. And I told the lady that was at the office today that I would relate that to you all, but I strongly encourage them to have someone here because I could not guarantee that the beer board would not dismiss the petition or the application since it has been going on for so long. So I did make her aware that that was a possibility that the board might do tonight if they were not here. So the board can discuss it.
You don't have any comments? I personally would like to give them one more shot only next month. They show up and we approve or disapprove. That's my thoughts. And I'm at that, so.
I read all of the paperwork from last time, twice. It sounds like they've got a whole different reversal with this food truck / trailer that they're bringing in now, as compared to walling off a portion of the flea market. Have they presented any of the paperwork required for that yet? Or have you found out whether or not they can even legally sell it out of the trailer?
Not that I'm aware of.
They haven't submitted anything.
They haven't submitted anything that I'm aware of. No, sir.
And again, my thoughts about the trailer was, I didn't know if it was my person to suggest that if it's off the wheels and then underpinned, would that satisfy the building code as a permanent structure there?
Well, I don't know, they'd have to ask Bob.
So, we've got everybody's thoughts. Roy, do you have any thoughts?
I'm in line with you. I mean, I think the rest of the team's put a lot of effort in here. I would like for them to be here to concur with this, but I'm in line with you. If they can't get it the next time around, it's been at least 3 or 4 or 5 rounds now that we've had, so we can't stay on forever.
Right.
I move that we defer it for one more month.
The second on that,
Second motion.
all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
I will make sure that they know that.
And then understand that that is their last
Last
trial. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Understand. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Old business again, under C, review of show cause order, Mars 69.
Ms. Campos, you'll come up to the front, please. You'll raise your right hand, and do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give before this board will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm sorry, state your name, please.
Christina Campos.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Mr. Chairman, if I can, I'll just give a review of this. At last month's meeting, we did have a hearing on the show cause order for bar 69. We had all the officers present that were involved in that at that time. All the officers gave testimony. Ms. Campos had herself and several witnesses who gave testimony to the facts from their point of view. And at the end of the meeting, it was after 8, so we deferred till today to pick it back up where we left it off at, which was after the testimony was finished from both parties. So,
The board members, any, maybe Ginger, maybe I should turn it over to you. Do you need to say anything of where we're at? No.
Her summary was right. I think you all heard the testimony, and I think it's just up for you to see if you thought that any of the incidents, was there evidence there that you should take action on? If you found there was a violation of your ordinance.
I think I was looking at my notes. I believe that at the end of the meeting last month, Mr. Fisher said that we would pick it back up and look at each incident and decide if there was any cause for further, yes, from that. So, I don't know if you want to, here's my minutes from that. So these were the 4 incidences. If you want to just take an incident by incident.
It is my belief as a board member at that time that we have several businesses there together, and there's really no hard evidence that it actually, the incidents started from March 69. Am I correct on that? Were you here?
No, it was not. I read the.
Correct.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
And that we gave you some suggestions.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, we did put lots of signs up. We do have security cameras, 3 different places. And there is lights being put in. Maybe this weekend, we do have more lights going out in the parking lot, but we do have no firearms, signs now. We have, if you are out in the parking lot and you're not coming in for the business, you will be asked to leave. If you don't leave, your car will be towed. There is signs all around the building now. We did, because I took your suggestion on that, because I remember, I don't know if it was you or somebody did say that maybe we need to get signs put out there, and we did get those signs put up. And we have the business hours and everything. There's signs all around. There's signs everywhere around the building. I have pictures. If y'all would like to see them, I didn't have time to get them printed off, but I do have pictures stating that I did get all of those put out. And there is cameras in the parking lot now, all around.
And have you discussed the problems with the other business owners?
Yes, and the owner said she was gonna take care of that, and so far there hasn't been any major things happening, nothing crazy so far, so we're just praying that it stays that way, but she did say she was gonna take care of it.
And like, how many days a week are you open?
We're open every day, but we stay open till 3:00 on the week, on just Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And we have that posted now outside everywhere, the business hours and everything posted outside and everything now. So if your car is there after business hours, it will be towed.
Yeah.
So I don't know who it was, but somebody did give me those suggestions. So I did take it upon to get those posted, and they are posted up around the building.
I have a question.
Questions?
I don't go to these places. How many establishments in town are open until 3 a.m.? I'm thinking, my opinion, being a retired police officer, any bar that's open at 3 a.m. is just asking for trouble.
Right, and I think I suggested that they, just because they could stay open until 3, they didn't have to, so, but that is the law, that they can't stay open until 3.
Okay,
But that might be one of the things that.
Yeah, we have,
slightly
we have,
probably-
we have discussed it, we was all getting together to discuss it to maybe close it too, but, we haven't all decided yet, but, if we do, we will post the new hours.
Just, I was just gauging it from week to week and, definitely before something else happens.
Yes, sir.
Gauge that and then, also, I know it's, economic things too, so how much money do you make between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. as well? So you want to gauge that as well. If it's not worth, your employees, paying the employees, might just suggestion, just to keep, keep things calm
Yes, sir.
in our fair city.
Yes, sir.
Any more questions? Any more questions from you? So, what, I'm just basically asking, I don't know what to do here.
Mr. Chairman, you have 4 different reports. You could do it however, if somebody thinks that there is a report or some incident that there should be action taken on, speak up, let's look at it. But if you, based on the statements you all have made, it sounds like you find no evidence that supports a violation of the beer ordinance. If that's the case, then I would just ask for a motion to dismiss all allegations.
So, 4 incidents. I know there's one. They're right here, funny. I'm sorry if I don't like reading. There's one about the fight, gunshots. There was that one that, then we had, people getting arrested for fighting. There's one that actually the business were closed at that time.
Incident number 3, it says that there's 2 food trucks that are serving in the parking lot. How late are those food trucks open?
There's only one food truck now, and they stay open until, late to 1 or 2, sometimes later than what we're open. But I mean, like I was saying the last time we were here, there's nothing I can do about those food trucks. They're not mine. I'm not the the owner of that property. I can't make them get off of the owner's property.
Unfortunately, I
Yeah,
wasn't here.
yes, sir. I was just, letting you know that it's the owner, she lets them sit up there.
Did you say there's cameras now?
Yes, there is cameras. And like I said, I have a picture where it's saying 24-hour camera, 24-hour, it's every 24 hours, it never goes off. And like I said, we are getting more lights in the parking lot, because I remember we didn't have a lot of lights, and we discussed that too, so we are getting lights, so you will be seen, and if you're out there doing something, you will be asked to leave, and if you do not leave, then we'll just have to do what we have to do, make a report, and that's just what we'll have to do, or get your car towed, because there is signs now. Before, there was no signs, so but now we have took that upon to do that.
And then you do need to set an example too. So you see a car there that nobody's there with it, told it immediately.
Yes, sir.
Set your standard immediately.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Are you gonna have any further security in the parking lot?
Yeah, we've also started doing that too. So before, we wasn't going out there often, but the last time that we came here, they asked me, And I was like, no, so we have to, we do go out there often now and check it, and we have someone out there all the time, like checking now. And then also we have the cameras right where you go behind to serve the beer and stuff. There's cameras right there, so you can see everything in the parking lot now. And so once the lights come, it'll be more clear too also, but there is a computer sitting right here on the side. You can walk in now and you can see everything in the parking lot. So the parking lot is fully covered in cameras now.
It shows your.
It shows everything.
Your view.
Yes,
Excuse me,
The view of the whole,
actually door.
yes,
Is it view?
everything, the front, as soon as you're walking in and all the way around now, there's cameras there and there's a computer. As soon as you walk in, that shows that there's like 4 different sections we have now.
Correct.
Yes, sir. It's right there as
So
soon as
that's
you walk.
visible to anybody that walks in the door.
No, not anybody that walks in the door. It's behind our counterpart.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But where your employees can see.
Yes.
Can I make a motion or do I need to ask?
You can make a motion, yes, sir.
Any further questions from you,
No,
Mrs. Teresa?
No questions for me.
So, anybody want to put a motion on the floor? We're on that. Good.
I make the motion that we dismiss the 4 cases that are brought before us and basically agree that everything we suggested, she's tried to do. And that from the officers' reports last time, there wasn't a clear linkage to what was going on there with what was going on in the parking lot. So I think we should dismiss the 4 cases.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
All right.
All opposed?
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
That's it. I don't
So
need
now-
anything else. Okay.
And thank you very much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. I know this is sometimes difficult to go through,
Mhm.
but I think the beer board, learned a lot more about your operations and the situation where you're in. I think it's been educational.
Okay.
I thank you for what you're doing.
Do I, sir?
I commend you for what you're doing.
Thank y'all.
We
I
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate it. Thank y'all.
And I'm going to visit soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, where's my, so any new business?
I do not have any new business
Okay.
or other
Or other
business.
business?
And the only report I have is we will have a more meeting next month because I have already received at least 1 application and I have another one out. So we will have a meeting in June also. That seems like we're every month meeting board again.
What is that, Lisa?
The June meeting will be
11?
11, yes.
We're gonna keep meeting like that. I think we need to double our pay.
I agree with you, yes.
That will be easy to do.
Yes.
Got one last focus statement. I want to thank Mark for the opportunity. And,
You did a great job.
under pressure. Do we want to entertain some motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn.
Second motion.
All in favor?
All right.
All right.
Sign the permit before you get out.
Let
Sign
me
the
get the
permit.
book for you.